potential to be heroes.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 5:30. A string of vandalism incidents breaking out yesterday in Rapid City. Thursday afternoon, police dispatched to 125 East Kansas City Street after a report of damage to private property. Police discovering 4 vehicles in that area vandalized with the word "Savage" painted on the vehicles using orange spray paint. A similar report occurred with 5 vehicles parked along East Signal Drive within the same area. Police also noted that 2 construction signs and a concrete bench were vandalized as well.
Our best bet of finding the people responsible for this is really the public. We're just hoping that somebody out there in these neighborhoods saw something that can give us a heads up and a clue to who did it, so we can track these folks down. There was a lot of damage done. We have a lot of victims here that are gonna be out some money and have to fix some things. So anything we can do to help those folks would be beneficial.
Anyone with information is urged to contact police at 394-4134. Box Elder police, meanwhile, are on the hunt for an armed robbery suspect. Police say late last night, witnesses saw a man enter a Domino's pizza restaurant near the main gate of Ellsworth Air Force Base, brandishing a handgun. The suspect was wearing jeans, a red crew neck sweatshirt, and a black cap. He's described as being in his mid-20s with acne on his face. If you have information that could help police track down that suspect, you are asked to call 923-1401. That's 923-1401. A federal judge is now requiring that 2 buyers for Walmart stores give a deposition next week ahead of an upcoming trademark dispute trial. The 4-year-old case pits Sturgis Motorcycle Rally Incorporated against Rushmore Photo and Gifts and Walmart stores. U.S. Chief District Judge Jeffrey Viken approving Sturgis Motorcycle Rally's motion to compel setting up the deposition for Wednesday. Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, Inc. suing Rushmore Photo and Gifts and Walmart in 2011 over its Sturgis trademark. The group says that the trademark is needed to protect the quality of products connected with the Sturgis Rally. The case is set to go to trial October 19th. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And on this Friday, an absolutely disastrous day for the major indexes. Today, the worst loss in the entire year for the Dow Jones, losing 531 points, 16,460. Concerns over the Federal Reserve, China's devaluation of currency, and of course the sagging price of crude oil weighing on both the financial and energy sectors today. And that pulled numbers downward across the board. 531 down on the Dow, the NASDAQ losing 171 to 4706, the S&P losing 65 to 1971, and gold rising $6.90 today to $1,159 and a dime on this day of trade. A financial boost may help increase graduation rates. Black Hills State University saying the U.S. Department of Education has awarded the school a 5-year grant of nearly $1.5 million to help get more students to graduate. The grant from the federal TRIO Student Support Services Program allows for a continuation of Black Hills State's outreach and student services to first-generation college students, as well as low-income individuals and those with disabilities. The school has offered the program since 1971, boosting the academic and professional careers of several thousand students over that time. Back to school can mean fun new clothes and brightly colored binders, but for some kids, those school necessities are in short supply. That's where the 19th annual Load the Bus event comes in. Black Hills Federal Credit Union has spent the last month collecting pencils, backpacks, crayons, and notebooks. There are even supplies just for teachers. The tens of thousands of generously donated supplies will be distributed to more than 60 area schools.
We donate not only help with the students, but also the teachers in the classrooms and the other students, making sure that everybody's fully equipped. So this takes a whole community to do this with monetary donations. Some people buy supplies and drop it off in our donation bins. Others give raffle prizes for us to raise money. This really takes a whole community to say, you know what, the students in our schools are important, and we want them to make sure that they have the supplies that they need.
And the teachers and administrators pointing out that this program helps keep kids excited about going to school, and that plays a large factor in helping them to stay in school during the duration of their formative education years as well. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us. Beautiful day weather-wise.
Well, yeah, except for the smoke.
Pretty warm. Yeah, kind of hazy.
Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious! Yeah, we were going for in the lower 90s for a high temperature.
Yeah.
Well, with the smoke overhead, Shad, we didn't quite make it. We're in the upper 80s, but the smoke really threw us a curve. Let's look at the graphics, and this is the reason the jet stream is just coming right over the Pacific Northwest, and that's where all the fires are occurring across Montana, Washington, down in Oregon, Northern California. And all that smoke is being caught up into the jet stream, Shad, and it's just pushing it right on through the Black Hills and also down into Colorado, Denver. They had some very low visibility due to all the smoke and haze.
I've heard of a hazy shade of winter, but we've got a little bit of a hazy shade of summer
Yeah,
going on
we
right
got
now.
that, yes.
We'll get more details coming up in Bob's forecast. Maybe we get a shift in the jet stream through the weekend or at some point that would help alleviate that. That and more details coming up in his forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
This is NewsCenter1 with Shad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Is your honey-do list getting out of hand? When you want to remodel, don't try to do it yourself. Turn to the professionals at All-Star Construction. They use state-of-the-art software to show exactly what your project will look like and work with you on every detail from start to finish. If you want to build from the ground up, remodel, or build a deck, think All-Star Construction in Rapid City. allstarconstructionrc.com.
Wedding bells are ringing in downtown Rapid City. Main Street Square, in partnership with Black Hills Bride Magazine and the Hotel Alex Johnson, invite you to the Love Square Bridal Fair on Sunday, August 23rd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Browse the area's premier bridal service providers, including photographers, DJs, venues, and more. Plus, don't miss fashion shows, prizes, wedding planning workshops, and Rapid City's biggest bachelorette party at the Hotel Alex Johnson. For details or to pre-register, visit MainStreetSquareRC.com.
Camping World would like to introduce you to a whole new world. Say hello to a fresh day. Step out to adventure. Explore and discover an amazing world. Be in arm's reach of wonderful. Camping World, the #1 RV and camping expert, wants you to say hello to a whole new world.
Say hello to up to 40% off RVs during the RV sales event, only at Camping World. Your home is more than four walls. It's the place you bring home what you love. During Carpet One's Bring It Home flooring sale, save up to 50% on select styles of Inovia carpets. They're naturally soft, easy to clean, and eco-friendly. Plus, get up to $500 off select hardwood, vinyl, laminate, tile, and more. You'll love the way your new floors look, or we'll replace them for free. Visit Carpet One during our Bring It Home flooring sale for floors you'll love to bring home.
I'm Deborah Jensen, and I am part owner of Black Hills Bagels. One of the great things about Black Hills Works is that these folks that come to us are generally going to stay. They are already in the community. They are already trained to do many of the things that we would need to train them to do anyway. That's one of the great things about the folks at Black Hills Work is they come believing that they can do it, and they do it, and they're successful.
To find out how you can hire someone from Black Hills Works, call 343-4550.
This portion of the news brought to you by the Rapid City Chamber of Commerce Young Professionals Group.
The Sturgis Rally crowd may be long gone for another year, but the economic impact of people who make the rally their livelihood, well, that continues to live on. Tonight, a rally throwback edition of American Dreamers right here on NewsCenter1, and the story of a California man who turns taxidermy into motorcycle helmets that are bringing out the wild side from coast to coast.
Hi, I'm Bob Huddleston, and this is my American dream. It's one of those love-hate things you do, you know? They're just the craziest, the funnest. I'm not sure whether I thank people for letting me do this or slap them in the face.
If you've ever wondered how a guy could go from building houses in California to building some of the baddest motorcycle helmets in the world,
I got the black one and I got a white one.
and even the cover of Rolling Stone magazine,
Steven Tyler made one here for him in 2009.
Bob Huddleston knows the answer.
This is my livelihood. I was a general contractor for 30 years in California. And, I decided, you know what? This looks like a lot more fun.
15 years ago, Bob Huddleston was a general contractor, caught in the California rat race and wishing for something more, until the day that Bob decided to throw together a special helmet to wear on a ride with friends. Turned out to be a wild hare of destiny.
I just wanted something different for myself, just something cool. I made that and started with a little skull on it, and then I added horns, and I wanted fur, and next thing you know, I have friends, hey, Bob, make me one. Next thing I know, I'm flourished into a nice little business, and it's fun. I enjoy making the helmets.
Now, Badger Bob travels the country, bringing to life custom creations worn from coast to coast. Fantastical visions of taxidermy headgear that not everyone can wear, but that no one can possibly miss.
When I create them, I have no idea what they're going to look like, and I never know what they're going to be done until somebody buys it and they like it. Actually, Shane Alamas, Lorenzo Lamas' dad, they were together in a show in California one time, and she bought one.
From the custom design for Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler,
he came by and then wore it on stage and, had some fun with it on stage.
To a growing list of celebrities and fashion files that Bob now counts as his friends.
Dale Earnhardt Jr., he came and bought one that big old Longhorns, Texas Longhorns, barely got it in his van. I'm going to probably premiere this, Wednesday or Thursday.
Ready to turn loose the wild side in everyone in a way that's sure to keep Howling Helmet's top dog.
But like I said, the idea just came from I don't know. I grew up in the 60s.
And leader of the pack.
Because they're all horns, they're all horny when they leave. So it's the horniest business you can see. This is my American dream. These helmets are just the craziest, the funnest, and the coolest things that I do.
Yeah, there's only one Badger Bob. You can find out more about him and Howling Helmets at howlinghelmets.com. And if you know a business person who would make a good profile for our American Dreamers series right here on NewsCenter1, you can contact me, email me at shadolson@newscenter1tv.com. Well, it's the return of sunny skies and hot temperatures, if only for one day. We talked about the smoke and the haze in the air today. You see it there plainly in our weather shot as we come into Bob's forecast in just a bit. Something a little prettier for you as well as we head to break right here on NewsCenter1 at 5:30.
This weekend will not be any ordinary weekend at Fisher Furniture. It will be a super weekend because everything in every showroom is reduced. Every single piece of furniture, every single mattress is marked down. Many items at one half price. But wait, there's more. Get a free $100 gift card, free delivery, free sales tax, plus 3 years interest-free financing. This weekend is a super weekend, but only this weekend at all 3 Fearless Fisher stores in Rapid City.
Let the stage be set. Let the games begin. Let the chase go on. Let the season be yours. Cabela's Fall Great Outdoor Days are finally here. Don't miss our biggest sale and event of the season. Going on now in store or online at Cabela's.com.
Papa Murphy's pizzas are hot because you bake all those fresh pizza ingredients in your own oven. And you can taste the difference. When it cools a little, of course. Fill your table with an almost too hot Papa's Perfect Pizza. The best combination of half premium pepperoni, half Hawaiian. Just $9 for a large. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera.
What will be doesn't have to be.
Napoleon makes some of the most coveted grills. Maybe it's the restaurant quality sear from the 1800-degree sizzle zone, the heavenly aroma of the wood chip smoker tray, or all the other engineering details that make a Napoleon a Napoleon. What's really important is that you make one your own.
Hey, Pete. Yeah. You've got your own grill. You know, at your house.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, let's start off looking at the old weather almanac. 87, the high temperature. I really thought we'd get up into the lower 90s yesterday. Well, with all the smoke overhead, and if you folks got up early and saw the sun coming up, it looked like Mars, didn't it? All red as it trying to burn through the smoke. And it kept our temperatures cooler. 87, the high temperature today. That was about 5 degrees shy of what I thought it would be. Just about normal. 86 is normal. 55, our low temperature this morning. 6:03, sun up. 7:47, the sun will be going down out at the airport. 86 degrees at the present time. Winds, no problem. Out of the east at 9 miles per hour. 9 miles per hour. It will be a problem tomorrow. We can expect wind gusts up to 55 miles per hour tomorrow. Custer, 82 there, plenty of sunshine and a little bit of a westerly component to the wind, again at 8 miles per hour. Here are the high temperatures all across the country, just generally in the 90s and 80s everywhere, which is about typical for this time of the year, but we do have a 100, 104 in Phoenix. Salt Lake City, 93 up there in Seattle, 71 degrees. Some changes in the weather. All right, tomorrow we stop it at noon 30. We get this cool front coming through, and hopefully that's going to clear out the smoke because the upper levels are going to change. The jet stream is going to be a little further out of the north, and let's just hope that brings in some cleaner air across the Black Hills. Certainly some cooler temperatures tomorrow with that cool front and some strong winds, as I said, 25, 35. With an occasional gust higher than that. All the rain, well, all of the rain should be across North Dakota associated with that low pressure as it continues to track into northern Minnesota. We stop it here at 2 p.m. on Sunday. High pressure building in, and the reason why we want to point that out is simply because the winds will be dying down. They'll be dying down on Sunday, so some strong winds tomorrow, and then should be dying down on Sunday. Here we go, cool temperatures. I stop this at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. There's a chance we're going to have a few little sprinkles moving through the Black Hills, but look how fast they just worked their way across rather quickly, and then everything clears out nicely Saturday afternoon and Sunday. And once again, looks like lots of sunshine, and the winds will be dying down on Sunday. Not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. It's going to be a windy day tomorrow. As a matter of fact, we'll show you what the winds are going to look like. We stop it at noon 30 tomorrow. A little bit of a westerly, northwesterly component to the wind. These are the sustained winds you're looking at. Generally 30 miles an hour, and we can have an occasional gust, a little stronger than that. And then we go into Sunday, we have that high pressure coming in. Let's bring it on in there, and that'll lay our winds down a little bit, down to single digits. All right, these are the high temperatures all across the state today. There were some 90s, okay, 91 in Buffalo, 92 Phillip, 88 in Pine Ridge, 93 in the capital. Temperatures a little bit cooler out east. We see lower 80s, upper 70s up and down the eastern tier of counties. And tomorrow, let's bring in the cool front. It won't quite make it over East River. They'll still have temperatures in the 70s, but look what our temperatures are going to be like around the Black Hills over West River. In the upper 50s, middle 60s across the Black Hills area. And then on Sunday, well, we warm it up a little bit, back up in the upper 60s, back up into the 70s. Here's the forecast for the Black Hills for tomorrow. Now, it's going to be a cool one. It's going to be a windy one tomorrow. 59 Buffalo, 58 Spearfish, 59 Custer. Lots of sunshine. Just a slight chance of a few little showers early Saturday morning. 61 Sturgis, Belle Fourche, 59. Here's the forecast. For tonight, 60 degrees, partly cloudy and mild. Strong winds will return. We'll look for those winds to pick up after midnight tonight out of the northwest. And then tomorrow, slight chance for a few little showers early on. 65 tomorrow, not 87. 65 tomorrow. Much cooler, sunny, and we'll have those strong northerly winds blowing throughout the day tomorrow into the evening hours tomorrow night. Again, we can see a gust of 45, partly cloudy, still windy, 46 the expected low temperature. Here's the forecast for the 7 days. Now 76 on Sunday, then we're back up into the 80s. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Only a slight chance for an afternoon shower, primarily on Tuesday. ClickBigDeals.com. Get 18 holes at Southern Hills Golf Course in Hot Springs for just $20. That's a 50% saving. And we've talked about this before. It's a beautiful course down in Hot Springs.
Absolutely true. Speaking of golf, NewsCenter1 Sports coming up after the break.
Menards Crazy Days sale has amazing deals going on right now. Enjoy your next barbecue with this gas grill, $49.99 after rebate. Save big on the Media Collection sheet vinyl, 49 cents per square foot. Accent your lawn or garden with border fencing, $4.99 a piece after rebate. And add fun to your backyard with a swing seat. Buy one at $14.98 and get another for free. Stop in during Menards Crazy Days sale where the prices are so low they're crazy. Hurry in, sale ends Sunday.
Save big money at Menards.
Watch as these magnificent creatures take flight, soaring away from home towards the promise of a better existence. But these birds are suffering because this better place turned out to have a less reliable cell phone network, and the videos on their little bird phones kept buffering. Birds hate that. So they came back home. Come home to Verizon and now get 12 gigs for $80 a month plus $20 per line. Verizon, come home to a better network.
I hope that when my patients come away from visiting with us here, they know that we really listen and that we really care.
My caregivers perceive me as energetic, and I give 110% of my heart to my job.
People really are partners here, from the nursing staff to the administrative team to all the caregivers in between.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
I am Regional Health.
Here's to the fans, the players, and the game that makes Sunday night our favorite night. Here's to Big D, the Big Apple, the Steel City, and the Dynasty. Here's to Sunday night, because kickoff the playoffs, it's the greatest show on earth. NFL kickoff Thursday, September 10th. Then Sunday night is football night, only on NBC.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
After losing their starting quarterback as well as other key players to graduation, you would think that the St. Thomas More football team would take a step back this year, but that doesn't seem to be the case. You see, the Cavaliers have a history of reloading instead of rebuilding, and this year should be no exception. The Cavaliers are busy gearing up for their season opener on Saturday, August 29th at Spearfish. St. Thomas More will have a new quarterback this year in junior Preston Arity. Overall, the Cavs will have to replace 6 starters on offense and 5 starters on defense. Head coach Wayne Sullivan says his team will use their speed to make up for their lack of size.
You know, we've got great size, but nowhere near like we had the last 3 years with Lincoln and Montoya and Carter Vincent. But then again, speed. This year, we're probably the fastest team we've fielded in quite a long time. We had 2 kids that ran sub-11s during the track season last year. Just overall team speed, probably one of the fastest teams we'll put on the field.
St. Thomas More finished the season last year with an 11-2 record and lost a heartbreaker in the championship game to Parkston by just 3 points. Coach Sullivan says that his team will use last year's loss in the state finals as motivation to hopefully be successful again this year.
You always got to look what happened in the past so that you can be better in the future, and we did. We referred to that game, referred to the season. What do we got to do as a team to get back there and to be a little bit better? But again, afterwards now, after the first week of football is over, we don't refer to that anymore. Now it's what are we going to do and how are we going to move forward. And so now we're focusing on game 1, most important game.
We use it as motivation. I mean, we're going to build off of what we didn't do last year and just work harder, I guess.
Meanwhile, the girls' high school tennis season kicked off today. Rapid City Central hosted Madison as part of the West River Roundup. Haley Frankie and Karen Lai of Central squared off against Ella Graham and Simone Droege in Flight 1 doubles. Here, Droege places the ball on the center line for the winner. By the way, Karen Lai was filling in today at the #1 spot. Later on, Graham bumps the return over the net for the point, and Madison goes up 3-love in the first set. Moving on now, this time Graham hits this volley deep to just inside the baseline for the winner, and Madison wins the first set 6-1. Now a little bit later, Frankie serving for Central, and then she hits a two-handed backhand down the alley for the winner. But the Lady Bulldogs just too strong today. Graham hits the ball into the open court, and Graham and Droege go on to win in straight sets. Overall, Madison defeated Rapid City Central 9-0. However, earlier today, though, the Central Cobblers opened the season with a 5-4 victory over Aberdeen Roncalli. And one more note, the Rapid City Rush signed 2 rookie forwards today, Destry Strait and Mike Driscoll. The Rush now have 7 forwards on the roster prior to training camp. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back.
Welcome to High Country Guest Ranch,
where Western and Native American cultures unite.
Spacious log homes and camping cabins wait your arrival in the heart of the beautiful Black Hills. Close to Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, it is the perfect place for your Black Hills vacation. The High Country Outdoor Theater is the summer home of Brûlée, the #1 Native American show in the country. The popular Circle B Chuck Wagon is serving up tasty cowboy dinners and Western harmonies. Come on out for an afternoon trail ride, an evening show, or spend the weekend with us. We'd love to have you.
Jeffy1016 posted, "Worked hard, promotion, time to play hard. Hashtag upgrade my car."
Congrats, Jeffy. Now's the time to hit the Honda Summer Clearance event. You can get a great deal on the Honda Accord from KBB.com's best overall brand. With rear view camera and text message reader standard, it's the perfect upgrade.
Awesome.
Go, Jeffy. Go, Jeffy.
Hurry in to the Honda Summer Clearance event for a great deal on your new Honda.
The Black Hills Regional Eye Institute wants to say thank you to our local heroes. This month, iLASIK is $1,000 off to all military, law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders. Visit our website to take the LASIK self-test and schedule your free consultation. We use the latest technology to bring our patients safe, effective, and life-changing results. Through September 30th, iLASIK is $1,000 off. Visit LASIKRapidCity.com on the risks and benefits of surgery. Improve your vision, live your life with iLASIK from the Eye Institute.
This week, you can get more for a lot less during the Super 7-Day Sell-Off at Furniture Row. Every item is reduced up to 70%. All living, all dining, all sleeping, all on sale. And no interest for 48 months. So hurry in today and save during the Super 7-Day Sell-Off at Furniture Row. Beautiful designs, comfortable prices. Furniture Row.
Finally, on this Friday night, a gathering down at Main Street Square in efforts to raise money for a good cause. Shortly after noon today was the big golf ball drop. The event brings out many to help benefit the big brothers and big sisters of the Black Hills. Each year, the Rapid City Fire Department volunteers to hoist the golf balls high into the air, and then once released, whoever golf ball lands closest to the marked pin wins a cash prize. Afterwards, kids got in on the fun for a friendly competition to see who could collect the most golf balls in the least amount of time.
I could have done that. I could use some couple dozen golf balls.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just elbow the kids out
Yeah,
of the
get
way.
away. Hey, hey.
I'm
the adult here. Move over.
Summertime version of an unbreakable Easter egg hunt right there.
There you go. All right, let's look
funny.
at the 7-day. A little bit cooler tomorrow, a little bit windy tomorrow, 65. Then we'll start warming things up on Sunday. The winds will die down on Sunday. Temperatures back up in the 80s next week with mostly sunny, partly cloudy skies.
And that'll do it for us right here at 5:30. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.
Get a good look. Because this is the last you'll see of the 2015 Nissans.
Now's your final opportunity this summer to get in on the excitement of our 2015 models during Nissan's Bottom Line Model Year-End event. For a limited time, choose Rogue, now just $199 per month, or get 0% APR for up to 60 months.
And get a good look at the totally redesigned Murano.
Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
I'm Brad Haupt, the Director of Materials Management for Regional Health. Our relationship with the Black Hills Works has been 20+ years. We currently have around 50 to 55 employees working in different capacities throughout Regional Health. You know, as an employer, we have some of the highest quality workers in these positions. They're on time, prompt, they work hard every day, they're here. I couldn't ask for anything better.
To find out how you can hire someone from Black Hills Works, call 343-4550.
From small to tall, we do it all at Loftus Dental, 4004 Jackson Boulevard.
We're roaming, Wyoming, sun shining, wheels rolling, rivers flowing, it's mind blowing. We're roaming, Wyoming.